Welcome to the Parsha Perspective. Each week, we will delve deep in a weekly Torah portion to find a practical and insightful way to enhance your daily life. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shalom Yamini. Each week, we will look into the weekly Torah portion to find inspiration that will complement your daily life and intensify your connection to God. This month of the Parsha Perspective is being sponsored by Eliyahu Or Ben Chana in honor of the Rebbe and the work of Chabad worldwide. May Hashem continue to give success to all the Jewish people. This month's Parsha Perspective is also sponsored by Anonymous. May Hashem shower his family and the Jewish nation with blessings of health, happiness, and children. If you or someone you know would like to sponsor a month of the Parsha Perspective, please email us at theparshaperspective@gmail.com or contact us at our Facebook page, The Parsha Perspective. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Mishpatim. Following the amazing revelations at Mount Sinai, Hashem starts to legislate a series of laws for the Jewish people. These include the rules of a Jewish slave, the punishments for murder, kidnapping, assault, and theft, civil laws concerning the granting of loans, amongst many others. Altogether, this Parsha contains 53 commandments. A question comes to mind. Last week's Torah portion spoke of the most physical representation of God in this world. The Jewish nation heard the lightning and saw thunder. God himself came down to deliver his commandments. Every man, woman, and child saw these amazing moments, no matter what level or status they were on. Hashem tells the Jewish people that they are his chosen nation. And you would expect that the follow-up commandments would be of a lofty and spiritual stature. They should be the laws of sacrifices and prayer, laws concerning purity and impurity, laws that govern the spiritual life of a Jew and help him connect to God. However, instead, God enacted laws that govern the physical life of a Jew, laws that pertain to the mundane, everyday life of a Jew. Why did God focus on the physical aspect of life rather than focus on the spiritual side of it, a part which would enhance our connection to him? Judaism is a religion that encompasses the entire life of a Jew. The Torah has many laws for any situation that we may come across. Whether they are happy celebrations, such as birth or marriage, or the opposite, heaven forbid, we are given guidelines on how we are to act in those times. Because God is not just in the spiritual sphere, but rather in our physical realm as well. Therefore, by God giving the guidelines that govern the physical life of a Jew before dealing with his spiritual life, he is telling the Jewish people that if we want to obtain any level of holiness, we must first find the spirituality in the mundane tasks we do every single day. And that will lead us to a level where we can enjoy our spiritual connection with God. For example, when you want to construct a house, you must first build a strong foundation, because if not, nothing you create will ever last. The same goes for our connection with God. We must first develop a healthy physical, emotional, and mental connection with God before we can obtain a true and everlasting spiritual relationship with Hashem. In our daily life, we must understand that to obtain genuine success in life, the successful mindset needs to permeate every aspect of our life, not just the monetary aspect of it. Because if not, your success will be shallow and can be destroyed with the first sign of trouble. That is why we see people whom we think are at the pinnacle of success, the CEOs, the founders of Fortune 500 companies, or A-list actors and actresses, can still suffer from anxiety and depression, which often leads them towards drug addiction, and heaven forbid, even suicide, because the success that they have in one aspect of their life did not spread to the rest of their life, and therefore they become unbalanced, and to remain stable, they look in the wrong places to try and fix it. Therefore, it is imperative that you allow your success to extend itself to every aspect of your life, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. So when times get tough, you will not crack, because you are balanced and have a solid foundation to hold you together and to see you to success. There's a great quote that I once heard. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Have a great weekend and good Shabbos. Thank you for tuning in to the Parsha Perspective. Check out our website, theparshaperspective.com. Send thoughts and comments to theparshaperspective@gmail.com. Till next time, thanks for listening.